Hello, one. So this is the number 24 on AMC 8, so 2024. So we have a shape, like we are given a glass, like stained glass arc in the shape of two mountains as given. And one mountain has a peak of 8, so which is this height. So maybe I should use this as well since there's 45. And the other one is 12, which is given. Each peak forms a 90-degree angle, so which is these corners. And the artwork has an area of 183 square feet there, so which is given feet. So these are also in feet, so which is good. And the size of the mounts meet at the intersection, so right here, and pointed near the center of the artwork, and that is H units above the ground. So we are looking for this H. Okay, so like as soon as I see the 45, I really want to make a right triangle because special right triangles are helpful. So 45, 45, 90 is one of these. So I can do this, and I can do the same thing as this as well. And if you kind of seen some of the other videos that we've done, you probably know the 45, 45 already, so which is why I'm going to just dive into immediately. But if you don't, so make sure you review those. So since we know this is 12, so I'm going to write this side, right? And then this is 45, this is 90, so that is 45. So that is also 12. And the same reasoning, so this is 8, and this is also 8. So we have to find some relation, right? So maybe I can take this H and then connect with this as well, because you know this is 45, so which will make this is 45. This is also like 45. And if I were to draw those, so let's try. Okay. And the reason I'm doing this because I like to get some pictures, some shapes that I do know how to handle, right? So this is gonna be 45 because this is 45 and this is also 45. Since this is a 90, so that will make 45, and this is 90, that is also 45 degrees. So since this is H and this height is also H, and then this part is like a whole thing was H. So if this is H, so the remaining part should be H over, H minus 8 minus H. So let me draw that triangle a bit. So this basically triangle right here is this. So this side is H minus 8 minus H. And since this is isosceles, this is also 8 minus H. And same reasoning, we know this is H, so this part is H. So the whole was 12, so that means this has to be 12 minus H. So if I were to draw this right here, you don't really need to draw these just for us to see now, 12 minus H and 12 minus H. And the rest I think is clear a bit now. So what we want is the whole area is given 183. So let's go ahead and add them. So the area of this triangle is just 8 times 8 over 2. That's a right triangle. The area of the smaller one is 8 minus H times 8 minus H over 2. Plus area of this one is going to be like 12 minus H times 12 minus H over 2. Plus area of this rectangle is, you know, this is H unit, this is 8 minus H, this is 12 minus H. If you combine these two, you get 20 minus 2H. That's the one side of this rectangle, and other side is H. Plus area of this larger square, like triangle, is just 12 by 12. So that's going to be divided by 2, and then this is going to be 183. So as soon as I have this equation, the rest is just algebraic like manipulation to get what we want. So let's see what we can do a bit better. Like since we have everything has maybe 2, maybe I should have like cancel those 2 to get rid of the whole lowest fractions. So like if you multiply the first one, so you get 64, and I will just multiply both sides by 2 basically. And then this one, it will be 64 minus 8 times H negative 8H. And then if you multiply it 2 times, that will be 16H plus H squared. And then for the second one is going to be 144 minus 24H. and plus h squared. So I just expand these. And since this didn't have a like divided by 2, when I multiply the every term by 2, so I should multiply this as well. So that will be 2h times inside. So that will give us 40h minus 4h squared plus 144 and equals 2 times of this number. So you will get 6, 8, 16. So that will be 366. So let's see if we have some cancellation going on. So it doesn't look like we have much. But if you were to solve this equation, you know, we have h squared. So we have h squared. That is 2h squared. And then there is negative 4. So that will be negative 2h squared. Okay. And you have like negative 16. So we'll try h. And then negative 24, that's negative 40. So, and this was a positive 40, so these will be gone. And I think we are almost there. So because this is already gone, so the numbers are just the one only left ones. So let's simplify as well. So 64 is 128. So we can just maybe add 64 and 144. So that might be the easier one also. But we have 144, that's 288. Right, so let me write that. So that way it's going to be 128 for those two 64s. So 128 and then 288 is equal to 366. So, you know, this is not too bad. So we have 200 plus 100, that's 300. So I can cancel the 300s from both sides. So that should give us just 28 and 88 as 66. So that should give us like negative 2h squared plus 28 plus 88 equals 66. I just subtract 300 from both sides basically. And now we can subtract 66, so that should give us 22. 22 and 28 is 50. If you like move this on the other side, so you will get 50 equals 2h squared, so that will be h is 5. So I just did this much work just to show you how we can kind of find the final answer as well. But most of us already can do this slightly differently or the same way as I did. So that is the answer. The most complicated part of the problem was probably kind of finding these triangles and writing the area as some of different regions. So that might be the a bit tedious or challenging to see. But I think otherwise the question itself as the number 24 wasn't too bad. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.